What's up guys, I'm Nico of CamCrunch, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to take an ordinary window and use it as a completely white backdrop. So you can use this when you want to maybe do high-key shoots but you don't have a completely white wall, a seamless, and you don't have maybe a second flash in order to blow out your background in order to make it completely white. You can actually use a window and blow it out, and then you can use that as your backdrop. It's very easy, very simple, and you can really take advantage of this, especially if you don't have more than one flash maybe. You can take advantage of the natural light that's already there. The basic setup's gonna look like this. We have our window in the background, we have our Canon Rebel T3I over there, and then we have a flash over there. Right now there is no transmitter on the camera itself because we're going to play around without using the flash at first, and then we're going to add the flash later on. But you can already kind of see the basic concept over here. You have your window in the back and it's already completely blown out, and the reason for that is because the outside is brighter than the inside. So when you expose properly for the inside, the outside will naturally be overexposed, and when your background's overexposed enough, it just looks completely white. So this is essentially how the setup is going to look, but I'll show you some of the settings that I'm going to use specifically for the camera that I'm using to take the pictures. And just keep in mind that right now the sun's already starting to go down, so it's not completely sunny outside, and your settings will probably be different depending on how bright the sun is outside. So just keep that in mind. So here are the settings that I'm going to use for this particular shoot, and they might change depending on how the light changes. But right now, the main goal is to overexpose that window, as I said earlier. So we have to really increase some of the settings more than we'd like to when we're properly exposing something. As you can see here, I'm shooting at ISO 400 just to be able to keep my shutter speed at a number that's not too slow so that I don't capture any motion blur. And then we have our aperture at f3.5 because at this focal length the maximum aperture is at 3.5. And again, I want to keep my shutter speed fairly high in comparison to the amount of movement there's going to be. So 1/40th is fine, and f3.5 is fine. The depth of field isn't going to be as large as I'd like, but that's fine. And ISO 400 just to make all of that work out. And if we take a picture, it's completely white. So right now I do not have the transmitter on the camera yet, so this is not going to fire. I'm just going to see how the shot looks, and I'm actually going to move this a little bit closer to me and just frame the shot nicely, and then try to get a decent looking image. So what I'm going to do is autofocus on my face. Then I'm going to turn live view off, turn autofocus off, and then just start taking pictures. And I'll show you guys these pictures on the screen right now just to show you how it looks. But as you can see, they're sort of underexposed in terms of my face. So we're going to edit these in a certain way just to show you guys that you can actually use these. You know, they're not like wrong or anything. You can get certain looks. So what I'm going to do now though is I'm going to turn on my Yongnuo flash. And right now the flash is actually at the lowest power, so we're going to see how this works out. Then we're going to adjust from there. So let's just take a picture. Try a different angle. So that's it guys. I hope that helped you understand the whole method behind turning your window into a completely white background, and hopefully you guys can make awesome shots through this tutorial. If you do, make sure to post your pictures on facebook.com/camcrunch, or if you make a video just like this, leave it as a video response to this video so that I can see it. And yeah, hopefully you guys get some cool results, and if you enjoyed this video, if it helped, give it a thumbs up, favorite the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time.